Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Skyman TV, the tallest man Black Africa. The politics of food has taken center stage in Mount Kenya region. This is after the people from Sagana were fed with rice and meat in Sagana State Lodge by Ridicule and William Samoei Ruto. People were seen scrabbling for meat and rice. And since that time, the food politics has taken the center stage. During the campaign, Ridicule had promised the Kikuyus that if William Samoei Ruto was to win the elections, he would open the gates of the state lodge to the Kikuyus, and the Kikuyus would dine and they would eat rice and meat. So in this video, when this happened, it came out clearly that the promise was being fulfilled. In the Kikuyu traditional society, something like greed is despised. Ulafi ni jambo ambalo limechukuliwa kwa njia hasi in a very negative way. And that is why there is a saying that wate mwana niudo wada huhu. That person who is very greedy anaitwa wada huhu. Da means stomach. And the reason why food politics is taking place or is taking a center stage in Mount Kenya region is because of the development about the roads. When anybody asks about the development that was promised to Mount Kenya by UDA, utasikia jibu ambalo watu wanatoa ni kwamba watu walipewa mchele na nyama wakatosheka. So in this video, I want us to look clearly why this debate or why food has taken the center stage. Why Mchele na Nyama has taken the center stage, or it has become a talk of the town in the Mount Kenya region. The first reason, in my view, is to depict the Kikuyus as greedy. Najua sasa nimekuambia wada huhu, and I've also told you that greed in Kikuyu traditional society is taken as a vice. It is something that is despised. It is something that is seen on a negative side. Kama vile ambavyo nimesema wada huhu. The second reason why food has taken the center stage is to pass a message to the Kikuyus that they sold their birthrights, that they betrayed Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, that is wada huhu, because of stomach. Wate mwana ni wada. So the person here, the translated directly, that saying means that you have thrown your child because of greed, because of your stomach. So it is seen like the Kikuyus sold their birthrights because of their stomachs. That is the message that is intended by the politics of rice and meat. The other thing is just to ridicule the Kikuyus. It's just to show them that if they follow their stomachs, instead of being principled, instead of doing the right thing, then they will appear like they are very cheap, if you ask me. Indeed, that tag that was coined by Mutai Gunye, that you cannot buy a Kikuyu, you can only rent one, it is no longer holding. Because you see what is happening now. Utaona Wakikuyu wakiweka maslahi yao ya tumubele kuliko maslahi ya taifa. Again, the reason why this is taking a center stage is to show that William Samoei Ruto and the government in general are not taking Kikuyus seriously. Yani wanachukulia vivi hivi tu kama kitu ambacho unajua, after all when you eat rice and meat, what that means is that that person can easily be bought. So that means that William Samoei Ruto can easily buy the Kikuyus, and the price tag is very low. Rice and meat. That is the message that is being passed. The other thing that comes with this issue of food is an item, is an agenda in politics in Mount Kenya, is that the people of the mountain are hungry and they need food and they need meat, they need rice, kwa sababu wana hiyo njaa, wanahitaji kupewa chakula. So they are being told that they cannot feed themselves. Are you telling me that you cannot be able to go and eat half a kilo of meat and buy for yourself and a plate of rice even every day? That's the question that the people of the mountain are being asked. That is the question that is being posed to the people of the mountain. Do you put food first or do you put development first? Or what comes first? Is it development or is it food? Kwa sababu when you look at the Sagana, kile kitu ambacho kinajitokeza pale ni kwamba tuliona zile siasa za chakula ndizo ambazo zilipewa kipaumbele. Indeed, the issue of one man, one vote, one shilling was replaced by one plate of rice. One plate of rice, one plate of meat, one person. Something like that. And the issue of coffee and guaranteed minimum returns for their produce, that is coffee, tea, milk, rhythm, it was relegated. Ili jambo ambalo halikupewa kipaumbele. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho kimetokea katika Sagana ni mchele na nyama. And I think Mount Kenya has come out more embarrassed, and there's nothing to be proud about. There is nothing to talk about after that tour of Mount Kenya by the whole government machinery led by the president and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua. Kwa hivyo siasa za chakula zikajitokeza, zikaziba kila kitu ambacho, hata kama kuna jambo muhimu ambalo lizungumziwa, jambo hili limezibwa na siasa za ulafi. Jambo hili limezibwa na siasa za chakula. Jambo hili halijapewa kipaumbele. People are not talking about it. Have you heard people talking about Mau Mau Road, for instance? Have you heard people talking about the price of macadamia, for instance? Hakuna, hawazungumzii jambo hilo. Lile ambalo tunasikia ni kuhusu vyakula, ni kuhusu minofu ya nyama, ni kuhusu mapochopocho ambayo yalikuwa pale. Again, when you look at this politics of food in Mount Kenya, it is meant to show Kikuyus as greedy people. It is meant to show Kikuyus like people who don't see far. That is the message. So the politics of food in Mount Kenya is doing more harm to Kikuyus than good. This food, hii karamu ambayo Wakikuyu walipewa kule Sagana, imewaletea balaa, imewaletea aibu. Ni chakula cha aibu, ni karamu ya aibu, ni karamu ambayo haistahili hata kuzungumziwa katika enzi kama hii. Instead, people should be talking about developments. Instead, people should be focusing about the cost of living. People should be focusing on the cost of electricity, the value of shilling, the exchange rate. That's the things that should be talking about. When all this is happening, you know, watu wengine sijui kama kule Rift Valley, sijui kama, sababu I understand watakuwa pale. And what happened kule, kwa mfano wakati Rigathi Gachagua wanted to eat what he did, I think yesterday, he asked his driver who is a Kalenjin to drive him all the way to his home, waende wakakule kwake. Nafikiri huyo dereva alifurahia sana, na kwa sababu tunasikia what followed was just humiliation by women. Now, I think the driver rating now in the community, ranking the community, is highly rated now, na pia atakuwa na heshima zake. You see now, instead of now calling watu wapewe chakula kule Rift Valley. Kile ambacho kilifanyika ni kwamba Gachagua aliamua aende kwa his driver wakakule kule. Mbona wasiadae chakula kama walivyofanya kule Sagana? It is because the Kalenjins maybe would not entertain this. I don't know what you think, but if you ask me, Mount Kenya need to remain focused na tuwe wale watu ambao walikuwa wakati tulikuwa tunapigania uhuru, wale watu ambao walikuwa wakati wa enzi ya Matiba, enzi ya Kibaki. Na I don't know, but the politics of food is not doing any good to the people of Mount Kenya. Have a blessed week ahead, and kindly remember to like this video. Bye bye.